Okay, here in section 2.2 we're going to begin looking at right angle trigonometry, and that includes looking at the three main trig ratios: sine theta, cosine theta, and tangent of theta. And that's related to our right triangle. And suppose that we have an angle theta, and the theta is going to be the non-right angle, right? So just so that we're clear, if I'm touching the theta, the only side that it doesn't touch is what's known as the opposite side. Okay, so this is the opposite of theta, and it's always relative to wherever theta is. I could have put theta up in this upper corner here, and in that case this would be the opposite. Okay, the side that theta is touching that is not the hypotenuse is the adjacent, because adjacent means next to. And then the third side, the longest side, is the hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. Okay, so memorize these three ratios. Okay, sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine theta is the ratio adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. Those are all ratios. And some of you guys might be familiar with the acronym SOHCAHTOA. So SOHCAHTOA. And what that means is that sine is equal with sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent. Now let me do an example here. Okay, so here I have a 3, 4, 5 right triangle. This is a special right triangle with sides 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to put my theta up here. I can put it anywhere I want, except for the right angle. So I'm going to find the sine of theta. Well, I know that sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, and that's equal to, in this case, 3 over 5. Okay? And then my cosine of theta, that's adjacent over hypotenuse, that's equal to 4 over 5. And last but not least, there's tangent of theta, which is opposite over adjacent. So in this case, it's 3 over 4. So really memorize what the ratios are. That sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent, and then recognize if you're given a theta or some sort of angle, phi or gamma or whatever, see if you could identify the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse sides of your right triangle, and from there you can find the three trig ratios if you know the lengths. Memorize this. It'll be on the test.